Hey guys, so today I am back and I am here to tell you about the books that I finished last month that I loved. I decided not to go through every single book that I read because there was a lot of books that I didn't like last month. I can count them here 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11. Ooh, counted wrong. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, and then 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19, 20, 20, 22 books that I just didn't care for last month. It was a lot of books. As a update, so you guys know, on my own personal accounts at Rise the Reader, I've posted on Instagram and a couple of groups that I'm in about books that I'm getting rid of this month. Basically, what I'm going to be doing is posting them once a month, and then that's basically everything I don't want anymore from the previous month. So I hope you guys check that out because I really need to get rid of that stuff. All of this money is going to be going towards getting gifts and stuff for my children for the holiday season and paying off bills because, you know, adulting sucks and bills are evil. All right, so I'm actually currently reading Twice Dead. This was actually one of the last. I think I have three more books, because I still have Mary's Monsters and A Line in the Dark, which was also part of my October TBR. So this one's really good. I'm really excited. I really like this book. I am only about 50 pages in, but so far this is really good. This is about necromancy, which I thought was really interesting because Dread Nation is a book that I actually didn't like last month, and it's by Justina Ireland. I loved her other book. If you haven't read A Promise of Shadows, you need to, and then everybody needs to tweet to the publisher to tell them we need a book 2, because that was supposed to be a series, and now it's not. It was set up to end as a series, and I'm so sad that it has no other books to it, because it was amazing, and I loved it, and it was so good. Another book, but where that one kind of failed for me, this one was really good, so I'm really excited. Another one that I read yesterday on Halloween, and I ended up DNFing about 50 pages in or so, was The Hate U Give. It just really didn't work out for me. I only got 50 pages in it, but the writing, word usage that they were doing, and a lot of the slang and stuff that they have in there is it was irritating the crap out of me. Endy also attempted to read it because we both had a copy, and she DNF'd it as well. I don't even think she got that far in it. Another one that I DNF'd, Snow Like Ashes, off of my TBR books. Oh my god. Snow Like Ashes is out the door. It's never coming back. I actually need to find the other 2 books that I have from that series, because I have all 3 of them, and they all need to go onto the sale pile. Those just did not work in my favor whatsoever. It was just a no. Just a no. Let's see. Anything else on there that is well known? The Hazelwood, which I had 3 copies of, which was last month's book for the Shelfie Book Club. I tried. I had both the Fairy Loot exclusive edition and the Owl Crate exclusive edition, as well as the normal copy that I grabbed from Books A Million. It was like $3 or $4, or no, I think it was like $5 and some change, something like that. I tried so hard to love that book because I had 3 copies of it, and it just did not happen. It was just a no. That was just a flat out no. Just no. I think those are pretty much the only ones that were really out there that people really know about. There was another one, Give the Dark My Love, from Beth Revis. She wrote What Is Across the Universe. I didn't really like that one either. I don't remember why. It's been a few weeks, I think about a week ago or so, that I read that. I had a cold in October where I didn't read anything for 2 weeks. So once I finally got back into reading, I was just trying to hit books out really, really fast. But I think it was just really that's right. Give the Dark My Love was a dual point of view, and the one where with the girl is great, That one's a great point of view. I liked reading in her perspective, no problems. When it turns, I think his name is Gray, it just kind of fell apart. It felt really choppy. It kind of took you out of the story, and I couldn't get into it. Really sad, because I liked the other section of it. And I think that one was about necromancy too, if I remember correctly. I don't remember. Another one that I was really sad about that I didn't care for was The Impossible Girl by Lydia Kang. I was so sad. I love that cover. I stood in line for I think about an hour or so just to get that copy at ALA because it's an ARC, and I was so sad when I ended up not liking it. Another one that I actually really liked, which is After the Fire by Will Hill. That one I actually really did like, but currently I'm not keeping anything that I don't think I'm going to reread, so again, that's on the goodbye list, but it was really good. It's about the after effects, about a cult that basically got burned to the ground, and it's read in dual time periods of before the fire and after the fire, and the author did a really good job with it because the way they did before the fire, the girl, her name is Moonbeam, she's actually telling you like bits and pieces of what led up to the fire, so it was really good. I think that's pretty much about it for stuff that I didn't care for. I know I have a couple of other books on there, like Restore Me and Poison, Dark, and Drowning. Trust me, I love those books. Do not get me wrong. I actually just got book 3 to Poison, Dark, and Drowning to that series. I love those books. Those are just extra copies that I had that I don't need. A lot of things are going to be popping up like that here in the next couple of months. Endy is finally going through all of her TBR books. She's got way less than I do. She's got them set up on her shelf, so she's just slowly weeding through everything. So if you see something on there that you know, hey, wait a second, she rated that 5 stars, that would be why. It's not mine, it's hers. Let's see. I think that's pretty much everything on there. Yeah. That's about it for that one. All right, so stuff that I actually really enjoyed. First up is Broken Things. This is Lauren Oliver's. Wow, this is like covered in dust. Lauren Oliver's newest title, and this was out in October. I don't know if it. Okay, October 2nd. And this one I actually read, I think, when I was sick. Attempted to. This took me a while to get through. But this one deals with 3 girls, and 2 girls kill another girl out in the woods, and then it ends that kind of like the preface with the one girl saying that she didn't do it. This is told in alternating points of view between the other 2 girls, and basically gives you before and after storylines about leading up to the other girl's death. And I don't really like a lot of Lauren Oliver's books. The only series that I really liked from her was Delirium, and that's like on the lower end of it. I fell in love with the new covers that they did, so I do have copies of them. I don't know if it's going to be something that I will ever reread again. More than likely once I get through my massive, let's see, there's 3 totes there, 3, 6, 7, like 8 totes of TBR. I'm going to start going through books that I physically own and start reading series that I haven't finished. So I'll probably just sit down and reread that one and see if it's something I actually want to keep versus get rid of. But I love the covers. But this one was really good. If you're not a fan of Lauren Oliver, I would definitely check this out. There is a lot of filler in this. This is a 400-page book. I think it's a little bit over 416 pages. There's a lot of filler in this where basically it's just really not needed, things that happen. It doesn't really move the story along. They're just kind of there. It really kind of slows it down, but it's definitely worth the read. Skimming. You'll end up skimming a few chapters. I think they could have probably cut that way down to about, I would say, 250 to maybe closer to 300 pages, and it would have been a fast-paced, murder mystery that would have been freaking amazing balls. The next one that I sat down and read that awesome Anna Reese also had done is Misfits. This is the new spin-off from the Royal Academy series. I don't remember what is it? Okay, no, the Fairy Tale Reform School series is the first one. This is a middle grade. We got to meet her, so this one's signed to me. I really love Jen. I think it's pronounced Kalanita. I have no idea. But I really love that other series, and I was really excited to get a copy of this one at ALA. And I really love these. These are so cute. I don't do a lot of middle grade books. You guys know that. but these are definitely worth the read. They're so cute. This one I had a couple of issues with just for the fact that I really hope that the girl in it, I don't remember what her name is, where is it, Devin, I hope she really understands and realizes that she doesn't need anybody to complete her, but that she is enough on her own. If I remember this book correctly. I don't remember. It's been a while. Alright, so there's that one. The next one is A Blade So Black. This book was freaking awesome. This is a retelling of Alice in Wonderland, and this is like the baby book child. If I keep saying if Buffy the Vampire Slayer and Clary from the Shadowhunter series would get together and have a baby, this would be their book baby. So this girl here, what is her name? I don't remember. Alice, of course, duh. I haven't had any coffee today. Does it show? All right, so in this, Alice is basically, I don't remember what they're called. What are they called? Doesn't say. I think they're like dream walkers or say. I'm pretty sure they have a name. I don't remember, but she kills nightmares that come out of Wonderland, because Wonderland is a world of imagination that it's created by your imagination. So nightmares spring up from there, and then they come into our world and attack us. So it's her job to kill off all the nightmares with her really cool blades. And the only thing I didn't like about this is that they never comment on her and the original Alice having the same name. I thought that was a little weird because, you know, she sees a video or something from the original Alice crawling out of the tree of where she had fallen in, you know, from the original tale, but they never once question, hey, isn't it weird that you guys both have the same name? It's just she's the child. So I thought that was a little odd, but other than that, this book was amazing. Cliffhanger. Oh my god, this was just so good. If you like retellings, especially of Alice in Wonderland, this is definitely one to check out. This is right up there with Splintered from A.G. Howard. This is definitely a great book. I love this book so much. I cannot wait to get a finished copy. I'm hoping I can find a signed finished copy maybe, but it was so good. Definitely check it out. Oh my god. And last but not least is The Lost Queen. This is actually an adult fiction book, and you guys know I don't do a lot of adult fiction. And this one was out back in September, and I finally got to it. But basically, this is kind of like, feels kind of like a blend. I mean, basically what the back of it says is kind of like a blend of Outlander and The Mists of Avalon kind of all smooshed together. And they did such, I'm not going to pronounce that. Pike did such a great job with this. This is such a good book, and I cannot wait for the next one because I was just sucked in, and this is a good sized book, and it was so good. I basically didn't even do my book, the Book Buddy thing on it, or whatever that app is called, that keeps track of how many pages I'm reading. I didn't even take the time to put it in there because this book is so big, and I wanted to not stop reading, and that thing you have to like pause it every time that you stop reading, and I didn't want to deal with it. So for something that's this size, so this was so good. Check it out. Definitely, it's worth it. Whew. That didn't feel good. Alright, so that is everything that was on for October. I hope you guys have enjoyed this video. I will be back here in a couple of seconds with my TBR for November. It is slightly massive. Oh my goodness. I'm really just trying to play catch up right now with everything. I've got a ton of ebooks that I need to get through, and a whole bunch of ARCs that are in print, and then other stuff that is finished copy. So I'm hoping you guys have enjoyed this video, and I will see you in a few.